Thanks for tuning in to Let's Talk About It Media 21. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And please turn on the notification bell. That way, every time I upload a video, you'll be the first one to see it. Let's get into it. What we're going to talk about, we talk about celebrity news, celebrity gossip, what's going on IG and Google, fair use, copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All comments are alleged, in our opinion, and for entertainment purposes only. And don't forget, the Cash App is Let's Talk About It Media. And thank you for your love and support.
So don't forget to like, to comment, but be kind, and also turn on the notification bell. So everyone knows recently it's being reported that Taylor Swift and Joe broke up. They broke up after 6 years of dating. This was an exclusive either by TMZ or E News. Everybody's been talking about it. Well, of course, many of the guys have chimed in regards to how they feel about her breakup with Joe. So many people say they didn't see it coming. Some say they saw it coming. Now, this is the one thing I will say. Many people have been speaking about she's uh she has different shows going on. And someone had said something about one of her shows. Someone had also talked about it's cute that Selena Gomez is supporting her. There was a scene where Selena Gomez was grabbing something from Taylor Swift when she was on stage. But I saw a video in regards to somebody was saying something that it seemed odd. You know how some of these different award shows are doing stuff and they're playing in people's faces, trying to show the other side. And they're saying there's just this one director, he gets picked to put on these award shows and they're trying to show things in red. And then you understand what I'm saying. Not saying that's the same thing she's doing, but somebody had mentioned something in regards to her show. There's a certain scene, it seems interesting. So we don't know what Joe's beliefs are and if he felt that that was a little too much. Because this is the biggest thing. As we move on to different things, different actors, people, they want us to be okay with what, the games they play, the things that they support, the people that they support. But here nor there, well wishes to Taylor Swift. Everybody's talking about the breakup, and they're saying that she has decided to allegedly, there was a post saying something about her going on a trip with the girls just to kind of, you know, speak with the girls and have some girl time. Okay, so let's get into this. Nick Cannon says he would have a baby, number 13, with Taylor Swift. Nick, this stuff in regards to his baby situation is definitely not funny. I think when he gets on the shows, he's now tried to make it in regards to a funny situation. It's not funny. You've made all these families a single family home. You've had these situations as single family situations. You're not there waking up with each child every morning. And he can't. You're not there if the mom's not feeling good. Maybe he can send a nanny or assistant or have pay a family member extra to help out. But the biggest thing is, I don't know why, and I don't understand why people are kind of making a joke on it. Why are you making all these women single family households? Why aren't you looking at the family unit? So this is the other thing. Howard Stern, I would love to play a clip, but I'm not trying to get a strike. Howard Stern asked him, "What? Why won't you settle down? What will it take for you to settle down?" And he basically said, "Oh, it would take an amazing woman. She has to be extremely, extremely, extreme." And he kept on and on. It has to be, she has to be the best thing on earth. Okay, so it has to be not that she's well educated, not that she's bright and talented. It's that she has to be the external. You know what I'm saying? And then he had basically said to him, well, in a way, why would it need that? He had said to him, "You're not that easy of a person to date either, because the lady you would be, this amazing lady you're looking for, would have to deal with you and all your baby mamas and the children." And then he kind of laughed it off. I don't think, I kind of like that, because I don't think anybody's came at him like Howard Stern did. I really don't. And the biggest thing is, we get it. 5, 6 years ago, this wasn't Nick. Now, the other thing that I heard, that Mariah Carey's allegedly, and I'll do another video on that, she's running to the courts to try and get things situated on behalf of the twins, because I think it's concerning that he's just not maybe doing what he needs to do, and he's not, co-parenting with her the way it used to be. Because for the longest, it was Nick, Mariah, the twins, and then he had, of course, had another child. But it was just the three, the three children for a while. So well wishes. So everybody's talking about the Nick situation. I think this came out this morning on the Shade Room. So go check out the Howard Stern show. But for him to say, Nick Cannon tells Howard Stern that he's open to having his 13th child with Taylor Swift. I think she would relate to me very well. We probably would understand each other. So Nick is basically also saying she's dated several people in the industry, and so have I. But she don't have 12 or 13 kids though. She can't relate to you. She can't relate. You have all these baby mamas in the single family household. She can't relate to you. And it was, he had, don't get me wrong. He had asked him who. Howard Stern said Taylor Swift. Nick never said Taylor Swift in the beginning. Howard Stern said the name, and this is how it's trending. So he could have said anybody, but of course Taylor Swift is trending right now. So of course he's gonna trend with Taylor Swift. But what wishes? Taylor Swift is not thinking about no Nick Cannon. He's not. Nick loves talking about Mariah when he's like missing an ex. He don't really talk about too many other exes that he misses them. Other than, I will say this, Nick will say he missed Mariah, and Nick will say he wishes he would have had a baby by Christina Milian. And then the press tried to bring in Kim. Nobody wasn't thinking about Kim. Nick got out of that situation once he heard about that tape. Let's be very clear about that. So that's the biggest thing. Everybody's talking about that. He thinks that she would understand. Taylor Swift will not ever get with no Nick Cannon. A woman has to be kind of wondering what's wrong with her if she got with Nick Cannon, because he likes to stick and move still with the baby mamas. He's still having kids. So what wishes? So then this is the other thing that everybody's talking about in regards to, once Taylor became single, they felt that Pete Davis would want to also get into her DMs. This girl hasn't even been single for 10 to 12 days. And these guys are already, you know, there's jokes. I say that. There's jokes and comments about her being single. So basically, it's saying that they felt that Pete Davis, you can see him, Pete Davis will probably try and slide into her DMs. And then that's the other thing, that people were talking about Pete Davis, because Pete Davis said, hey, I've been in the industry for many years. Over the last, 12 years, I've only dated 10 people or 12 people, whatever. But that's the biggest thing. Pete is often in a relationship for 1 year and then he moves on to the next. He's also always looking for an industry woman that has a decent career, industry woman that's successful, industry woman that some men would love to be able to get. Him and Leo DiCaprio, oh my goodness, they love model and actresses. But the biggest thing is, Pete also talked about how what was he thinking in regards to dating Kim? He's worried about the good vibes, bad vibes. He was basically saying the other women he dated, Kim does not hold an alleged candle to them. But many people were like, well, Pete, that was your situation. You should have never let North sit on your lap. That was concerning. You had, you know, text and basically said to Kanye, I'm in bed with your woman. That was concerning. You had these initials of these children on your neck. That was concerning. You had a branding in regards to Kim on your chest. That was concerning. So that whole scenario and situation, and then allegedly, Kanye had comments in regards to his music. That was concerning. That whole situationship, I think, started everything, and it was downhill from there. Worse and worse and worse. The Pete and the Kim situation, the Kanye situation. He seemed extremely happy with Shani Jones for those 2 or 3 months, but other than that, Kanye struggled that whole year going through the divorce, because prior to that he seemed okay, but that whole year was a hot mess. And they knew it. Pete knew it. Kim knew it. But look at him now. Not one interview, not one comment. But allegedly he's being sued by an ex-manager. He's being sued by a woman that allegedly left Adidas to go to Yeezy. And now he's being sued by an ex-teacher. But then she says she doesn't blame Kanye. So here nor there. Well wishes to Taylor Swift. It's too bad that they're making comments in regards to Pete and Nick, and she hasn't even broke up from this guy for 2 weeks. But what wishes to Taylor Swift? Like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Everyone, focus on healthy, safe relationships. Be around people that's loving, kind, and supportive.